I'd be like, wait, what?
Wasn't that when you were losing your shit at Sir Edmund the Prick?
Yes, it was. Yes.
Yeah. Andy's still really upset with me for renaming all of his NPCs.
Anyway, so yeah.
What did we come in here to find out again?
You're trying to track down
Edmundson.
remember. Okay, so this woman that's here, let's just slap her across the face. And
I
ask her,
shake.
where's Edmund?
I shake her like she's a kid's rattle.
Where's Edmundson?
You give her a good shake. Like, why are you doing this?
Why not?
Honestly, I don't know how to deal with my own size right now.
Let's go on a rampage. Come on. We'll put masks on. It'll be fine.
Rampage!
So you're going to buy another one of those potions at the earliest opportunity, yeah?
I'm gonna buy 2 and I want to wrestle Eldrak.
What if you drank both of them?
I don't think the world is ready for a 220-foot tall Nichard.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
Burst through the roof of the inn.
Anyway, yeah. So you don't. What do you want? Why
I
are you
want
even
to
here?
break free.
What you were in the same room as us when we came to make a deal.
Yes, and
you
then
know.
you offered us a deal and then summoned a demon.
Well, look, it's not my fault. You held up your end of the bargain and didn't hold up, and I didn't hold up mine. Okay, that's on you.
I think there's been a terrible misunderstanding. And I think we should just go. Awfully sorry. Let's. Bye.
Oh wait,
No,
this isn't the
no.
orphanage. Oh, guys, is this number 13 or number 14?
Damn. Sorry.
Different crypt. Oh shit, guys.
Let's go. No.
I can't leave.
Just to
unit.
me then. Oh.
Well, guys,
Oh.
there's a load of trapped people right now down the hall.
Yeah,
We
we're,
need to go
we're,
rescue
Oh,
them.
Yeah.
We need to set them free.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're releasing the people that are down the hole.
Do
We
we have
need
anything to
to.
tie this woman up with?
Well, I've got rope. I've always got rope.
Lock her in the chest. Jim,
Yeah.
lock her in the chest.
I mean, won't she die horribly from that?
No, because another adventuring party will come. And open
And
up
also,
the
it's
chest.
not airtight.
And
so
it's their problem.
She can breathe.
Yeah. Nichard stuff in chest. And, like, Chest just wiggles his finger towards the chest.
I just stare blankly at shit.
Well, what we could do, guys, is when we rescue the captives who are in the cagey bit, we could then put her in the cagey bit.
I
That
could
works.
just squeeze her and the head will pop off.
Or
Yeah.
chest.
No.
Paul, how big or small is she?
She's about normal human size.
Okay, because I don't. It's probably just like the image on the token, but she looked tiny. I thought she was like going to be like a gnome or something.
No, she's human.
Okay, this one, yeah. Okay, fine. Big cage. Oh no, I ran out of power. I can't summon another. I guess you'll have to be there in there alone. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go save some people. Oh, and kill people. 4 masked people. They will be angry. So prepare for that.
Interesting.
Nichard, you're going to have to stoop. If there is somewhere that you can't get through, I can sort that. But I've only got, I think, 1 spell left.
First question. What's stoop?
Bend over. Bend over and walk so that you can get through small
I
places.
don't think any of you should be behind me.
Mm.
Oh, that breakfast is paying. Oof. I can imagine how your gut is feeling right now, being like 300% bigger.
I'm gonna get out of here ahead of him.
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah,
Kobold, you come along, I guess.
I stay here.
Listen,
Whatever,
listen,
I don't really care anymore.
This is a very small room. I would say around about oven-sized, which could get really hot really quickly, and you might die.
yeah.
So come with us.
No, leave the kobold. If the kobold wants to stay, leave the kobold.
Well, maybe we should lock him away as well.
Okay, fine. You know, fine. Paul, is there any like loose like stones or anything around my feet in between like the cobbles or anything?
Probably prize one way.
Well, then, like, is there anything like loose? Do I need to roll an investigation check to see if there's any like rubbly?
It's an old crypt. You can probably get a dagger and just pop a stone in.
What kind of size are we talking?
Fit in your hand.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna pick up a stone and I'm gonna go back through the revolving door.
Yeah.
And I'm going to push the door so it closes, but just before it becomes flush, I am going to try and jam the stone in so that it can't be pushed
Okay.
from his side.
Roll
It
me
can only
and
be pushed from his
roll
side.
me into hell. Roll me at this point. Roll me an investigation check. Find the spot you want to put it.
12.
You're able to jam it in. You think it's jammed?
Do I need a strength check?
No. You're placing it in the right place in order to jam the door.
Okay, fine. And then I would like to tap Nichard on his shin, I'm guessing, at this point.
Might as well be my big toe when it's a goblin.
I look up at him and I squint because he's, there's clouds up there. And I go, Nichard, could you just like really like body slam almost into the other side of this door here, so that this stone gets really stuck in there. A lot of pressure.
You want me to push the stone into the wall?
I want you. No. I want you to punch this door like it's something mean. Okay.
How big is this door in relation to me, Paul?
It's about 4 foot wide and about 6 foot tall. So.
Oh wow, it's tiny.
I smash the door with the blunt side of Barbara, like the side of the axe.
Roll me, yeah. To be fair, you're a giant ninja at this point. You're like slam, you hear this horrible cracking sound.
Did you do good?
You should do very good.
I mean, I didn't mean like knock it off. I just meant like close it securely, tightly,
Well, it's closed.
inescapably.
Oh, it's definitely closed.
Good. Okay, great. Come on then, Richard. Let's go save some people and kill some big things.
As everyone rounds the corner, just in front of you, Callie powering up, and he just launches to Eldritch Blast the lock and just blows the lock out.
I assume I can make it down this corridor with great difficulty.
Yeah, it's slow going, but you're not in combat or anything, so you have to
I'm guiding him down it like an airplane. Coming for landing.
I start crawling backwards. Beep. Beep.
Hello down there. I hope that you are innocent victims that we've just released and not actually a horrible monster that looks like 4 women.
It's 4 heads of like a hydra.
a mix of man and women is just female token. But no, we're
I put my hand into the
we were
hole
thrown down here because we discovered them.
Huh.
and grab them.
Is
You have to stoop down quite low, but they're able to climb your arm.
a meaty tree trunk.
I was a meaty tree trunk before this portion.
Now you're a meaty redwood.
But yes, they're able to climb up your arm in order to get free.
Well then, let's get out of here, shall we?
Aldrich, good. Look, what's down there? What's down there, guys? We didn't go down there.
It's just a little room.
Another little, no treasure? No?
Didn't look that way.
Richard, what about this other tunnel here? What about this one? Richard, anything? Can you see around the corner?
I'm not crawling in there with you guys behind me.
Oh, right. Let me through. Let me through.
There are small side rooms that seem to contain bedrolls and sort of changes of clothes, but nothing of any worth.
Meh. Nothing
just a
useful.
waste of-
Bye.
Waste of...
Oh, wait, guys. What? How about we ask these people some questions as thanks for their release about
How about we all get
Yes,
out of here
him.
first, and then we ask the questions?
I mean, to be honest, we can literally just take them to the pub.
Yeah.
pub, guys, pub. Who's up for a pub?
I'd like to go home to my family.
How about we give you a
Pub,
drink
We are your
first?
family now.
No. How about we give you a drink
We've
first?
adopted you all.
Yeah. How about we give you a drink
Okay.
and some
Yes.
food, and maybe a night to
Medicinally.
sleep, and then we can take you back to your families. How about that?
Yeah, you must be starving at this point.
So,
So-
are we
How long
close the benches?
take to walk back to the pub, Paul?
It's about a 45-minute walk from where you are.
And I'm still a giant.
Yes, you are.
I'll move myself out here. I've got about 3 hours left.
I go outside and I put my turban upside down in front of Nichard so that any passers-by they can throw coins in for like it's like a street performance. It's like Nichard the giant.
Isn't there already 100 gold in there?
Yeah, he's doing very well.
I just outside, flexing presidentially to all the passers-by.
So I leave Nichard to be my passive money making machine, and I walk back into
Nichard
the
probably can get inside.
tavern.
It is not a
Cool.
comfortable space for him, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
he's-
staying
Pretty destructive even when he's regular sized. I don't think we want to let him
Have you seen
back
one of
in,
those
do we?
like really old pubs where the beams are like 4 foot high for some reason?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of those around me.
Yep. So it's like that for a normal person, but whereas the Troll Skull isn't like that. It is for Nichard currently.
So
Okay, I'll stick my head out the door then. Go, Nichard, do you want a pint? What would you want? What's your flavour?
Can you fetch me a keg?
Keg? Keg? Yeah, I guess I could have a roll it a little bit. Yeah.
I suggest you ask Aldrak for help, or it will crush you.
yeah.
I've got mage hand. I can roll it with that. It's fine.
No, you can't.
Maybe
No, you can't.
I can try.
Trust me, kegs are heavy.
Difficulty. Shift tries to roll a keg out. Aldrak chooses. Does Aldrak choose to help?
No.
It's funnier just to watch.
Cheers.
Using my
I just,
using my own hands and a mage hand, I try to get get this. So I clamber on top of the pile of kegs, and I pull backwards on the back lip, like the under lip of the keg, so that it falls off of the falls off of the pile and onto its iron rungs, onto the floor. Any checks?
Roll me an acrobatics check.
Yeah, I want to see if this lands on him, because that'll just be hilarious.
Wouldn't it be strength? Like pulling a keg?
No, this is acrobatics for a reason.
Oh, fuck you. 9.
So you try to pull it. It's starting to go off of its racking, and then it starts to roll, and then roll some
His
more.
eyes light up. His eyes light up. It's going good. Momentum, very good. Promising.
And then you scrabble at it, and you find yourself on the barrel.
Sorry, say that again.
You find yourself on the barrel.
On the barrel.
Like
Okay,
an old timey,
I strike up a tune.
yeah.
You
I am going
roll it a little
to-
bit forward. You roll it
I'm
a
going
little
to
bit
panic
backwards.
and I'm going to try walk it backwards. I'm going to try walking backwards to try and steady it, but I end up going forwards.
As you do,
Um,
the barrel rolls backwards. You go forwards and just face plant the floor.
Beautiful.
I applaud.
Round of drinks
yeah,
on the bar, I think.
I thump against. I thump against the floor, and even like the ring handle on the trapdoor like rattles with like the force.
Seeing
I peel myself up from the floorboards.
seeing shit.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. I got this. Don't worry. I've got it now. It's on the floor now. It's all good. It's all.
Are you sure?
Good. Yeah, no. Trust me. I am okay.
Oh, I was just about to get up and help you, Shift, but if you've got
No,
it.
don't worry. No, you take a load off, mate. You take a load off. It's fine. I would like to get behind. Try and get behind the keg and like push it, wheel it around the bar.
Yeah. I'm not even looking. I'm just reading Volo's guides to monsters and just like not even paying any attention whatsoever.
That's in the bag of holding which I currently possess.
Okay, so I don't know what the hell. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading the porn booth that Jim left later.
Okay. Now, you can just roll me acrobatics. Athletics check. Sorry.
Athletics. Oh, good. -1.
So now that it's down from his mountings, just pushes and pushes really heavily, pushes, and his feet start to scrabble along. He's like, I'm doing it, and it's not going anywhere.
Smoke appears from between the tread of my boots and the floorboards.
Fucking better not. You better fix that.
Don't worry, guys. I'm good. I work out. It's fine. I'm all right.
Callie
I-
just
I
sitting at the
would
bar
like to
sketching all
try-
this.
I would like to turn around and put my back against it and try and use the full weight of my body to try and push it instead of push.
Okay, roll me a strength saving throw.
-1 again. Why? 7.
At this point, you're putting your back into it, and you're really pushing hard, and you feel a sudden pop
Ooh.
as your muscles just twitch, and everything suddenly goes a little bit stiff.
I'm coming over. Right. You are taking way too long with it.
Don't worry, I'll drag on. Give me
Nope.
give me a week and I'll get it moving again.
Weak is the operative word here, my friend.
Wow.
Right. I just picked the keg up. I walk out with it.
Just underarm, one arm.
Part of me wants to make him roll, but at the same time, part of me doesn't.
Just-
Yeah, it's
we
funnier
don't
if you
need
don't.
We don't need to roll for that. It's let's just have it as a gig, shall we?
It's much funnier if you don't.
I'm gonna be up in my yeah.
Yep. You just go.
See you later, Shift. Keep on rolling.
See, oh, cheers. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Is there any letters for me behind the bar before I go up and to my abode?
Letters.
Anything? Any letters? Any parcels? No.
No. Well, there is a message that has been left at Lady Haven Tree. Will be popping by tomorrow.
Oh,
I think you're
wonderful.
Oh, great. And I threw it my back. Fine. Lovely. Could not be good enough. Okay, great. Well,
You'll be fine after a night's sleep.
I'll
Go and get
be
some
this
sleep.
way.
We should
Yeah.
probably engage some masseuses, shouldn't we, for just this very...
Nah, he'll be fine.
What? Yeah. What did we do with those four women? like they can come and attend to me in my
No,
room
no, get out.
alone. Why not? This is Callie. This is like think like economically. This is. I'm gonna go to
Right. Shiz, before you go,
Okay.
come here.
There is a sudden, like, faster paced thudding of footsteps going up the stairs.
Yeah, you feel better.
You know me drinking a pint outside. Can that count as a short rest?
If you want it to,
I'd
yeah.
like to. I'm here.
I mean, you probably sleep tonight, so you probably have a long rest, effectively.
Yeah, just in case.
I got you, bruv. Okay, fine.
Okay, notice.
So while you guys role play the rest of this, I shall be back in a tick.
See you in a sec, bud.
Something went very, very wrong when I clicked my hit dice.
What happened?
Right, I'm getting another keg and I'm walking out with
I get lots of messages saying no attribute was found for Porpoise Jim W
You
type.
don't have HP anymore.
Paul, go fix it.
I am invincible.
Or go thanks.
Thank you, tech support.
I can roll your hit dice.
Well, la di da.
Can I roll a hit dice? No, that's the next question. There you go, that's fine.
Now try it.
Okay. No. Same error.
Oh dear. Paul, you broke it. What have you done?
You're cursed. No, he's cursed. He stole the gold.
Oh!
First,
It
yeah.
all makes sense now.
Don't tell me.
Not for much longer.
Sorry, what was that, Richard? You want pie? I'll go get you a pie, Richard. 1 second.
Yes, I'm loving this.
Go.
Do you reckon
How many pies, Richard?
when he turns back to regular size, that entire keg of beer he's just drunk, is that going to stay keg volume?
Yes, it will.
Well, only
Well, it'll
the
say-
toilet's
Can,
going
right, first of all, can you close your character?
Let's
Yes.
put money on it and
And how-
find out.
Cool. Right, let's try something.
I've got pies for Richard. That's
It's like-
pies plural.
It's kind of the equivalent of just a bag of crisps at the moment. Doesn't it?
Tis, yeah. I mean, I was balancing 8 pies on the way out.
Okay, now try it.
Okay.
Wait, what level is everyone?
7?
7?
No, sorry, still not working. What if I try and roll something else?
Oh, I'm only level 3. Should I be level
Wow.
7?
Porpoise Gin /
You should
dexterity
definitely be
_
7.
save _ roll. Porpoise
Ooh.
Gin.
I'm now-
Athletics _ roll. Stealth
I'm now
_
so
roll.
good at this game that My attributes are now so high that they have broken the laws of physics in
Mhm.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I wonder if it's.
Have we killed Jim?
I can roll for you.
Oh, my hit points have suddenly gone up.
That's because you're the DM and you've got everything and you can do it all.
They were all there before.
Summon a dragon.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
49, that was it. 49, right. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
nothing works.
Why does nothing work?
Lockdown, Titan, parts of Northern England. Ooh.
Shall I try closing it again?
Anywhere near me?
Look at the attributes and abilities page and see what's going on with that. Because it could be that it's just not linking to the attributes and abilities page.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, I hate to be this guy, but if you tried like closing it and opening it all again,
Yeah.
I'd be like clarity of roll 20.
Yeah, I could try that.
Right.
I've forgotten how
Just
to
been
log out
reading
of
the
this now.
news. Just been reading the news. They're tightening the restrictions around Greater Manchester, Black, Darwin, Hydenburn, Pendle, Rossendale, Bradford, Calladale, and Kirklees, and Burnley. My car is in Burnley.
Oh.
I'm not filled with optimism at the moment of me getting this car this weekend.
To be fair, like one of the worst things they've done is decided, you know what? All the other countries are having a second wave. Let's open stuff.
Mate, we shouldn't have opened stuff to be. I know people have got livelihoods and things like that, but we opened way too early.
Yeah, we
No,
did.
like if they're gonna say we're having a pandemic, let's have a lockdown. Then have a lockdown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally agree. Also, in other news, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger's birthday today.
Yay!
Oh,
Birthday.
no, it still doesn't work.
I'm back.
You can
Look back.
come back.
No.
Right. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything.
No.
Jim is now undead.
Oh,
Technically, nothing's changed then.
Well, now I got cured of that. Now it's come back.
Or did you?
Ooh. Yes. Name a good Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's go through all this.
Everything looks fine.
What's your favourite Arnold Schwarzenegger quote?
I'll be back.
You'll never guess what my favourite one is.
Get to the chopper.
No.
Go on.
Who killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
It's not a tumor.
Who are you? Mr. Freeze.
Oh, it's like a bad film.
Mine was from Commando. Hey, June, I told you I'd kill you last. Yes, I lied. And he lets the guy go top of the cliff in their Porsche.
So I'm going to try something.
What would you like me to try?
So I've put everyone else on Jim's character sheet.
Cool.
Everyone else.
Yeah, can anyone else roll on Jim's character sheet?
Mahaha, let's mess with you.
No.
Hello, Jim. Look at this.
oh,
sexy
ho,
motherfucker.
ho.
Oh, we can see all of his stuff now.
Ooh.
What? Look at all the stuff you've been hiding.
I feel very naked.
You do, don't you?
You've got how much gold? What's going on here?
Nope, I can't roll anything. No attribute was found for Porpoise Jim Dexter. Jim does not exist.
Attributes.
Paul, all you've done is loaded a map, right? What have you done in between loading a map and the characters appearing?
Nothing.
Well, I don't think I rolled anything in the previous scene since last week, so it may have happened since then.
I don't understand. Because I can roll stuff.
Well, it just means you'll have to do all my rolls for me.
I'd really rather not. No offense.
You've broken Jim. You've broken the game. You're a bad DM.
Oh, guys, what's in this beer?
You're a bad DM in your field.
Bloody hate this program sometimes. It's all like things are changing when I change shit.
It just
The
turns out.
programmers.
It turns out we're in a series of Westworld, and like Jim's malfunctioning.
You say that, I've actually considered running that as a roleplay.
What's that? What, Westworld?
Yeah.
I love it. Series 1, I thought was amazing. Like, even
I
better
know,
the
I
second time. Second time that you watch it is the best, because you realise things that you've seen before. You now realise why they are that way, because you know how things turn out.
Well, while Paul has a look and tries to fix this, I'm going to go and make some food, so I'll be back in 2.
Yep, I'll do the same, guys.
I've not seen the contemporary one of Westworld, but the original with Yul Brynner gave me nightmare weeks. Absolutely weeks.
So, it's highly recommended. Highly recommended. I haven't watched series 2, but I do plan to. But series 1 is just insane. Like the writing, like the level of writing, is like on a whole nother level. Which is why you can't really appreciate it until you've watched it the second time, because things happen, and you think nothing of it. But the second time you watch it, it has that one little piece, that one little detail, like adds a whole new strain of narrative to the story.
Oh, nice.
So very, really good.
I might have to brave up and give it
Guys, there's some more free games on Epic Store if you guys are interested.
Oh, nice. What they got?
They've got a game called Super Brothers. They've got a game that looks really fun. Barony. It's a first-person, like pixel style dungeon crawling game. It's like Minecraft, except like you fight monsters and like go through dungeons and stuff, kind of in a way.
I think I've already got that. I never made it past like floor 3. I don't think.
It's really fun to play. We should play it.
I'm going to treat my new computer.
It's always a wise
In a
thing to
bit.
treat yourself to.
A new computer, because mine is absolutely on its last legs. But I've got loads of games recently. I can't play because my computer's too. But I'm very much looking forward to getting a fancy one that actually.
Chat to me before you commit to buying something.
Oh, definitely.
He'll do wizardry.
There's only 2 people in the entirety of Frozen Heroes I'd ever ask for advice. Let's put it that way.
Am I not one of them?
Ian Hiddleston and Penguin.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Hiddleston especially.
Yeah, I love it when he goes to his absolute nerdiest depths because I understand it. I can't do it, but I understand it, and that's half of it.
Knowing it's half the battle. The other half of Rainbow Lasers. Right, just me.
Sorry, I'm adjusting my broken chair. I missed half of that.
I said knowing is half the battle. The other half is red and blue lasers.
Nice.
Right. Investigation. Anyway, you wanted to talk to these people anyway that you've rescued. So I can talk and fix stuff at the same time. So.
Where are the rebel bases?
I was
What
gonna
have you
ask
done
how
to
long
my
they-
character sheet?
It was all fine until you four came along. You meddling kids.
I was going to ask them how long they've been there.
One of them sort of between scoffing food pipes up and goes, I don't know exactly, because we were kind of in the dark hole, but what day is it? You can tell them the day.
Legendary.
It's about a week.
And are you all that there were, or have they been like gradually eating you one at a time?
I don't think they were eating us. No, they we were investigating, and yeah, we were. Yeah, we ended up being noticed by them, and they grabbed us.
What were you investigating exactly? The cult? Tomb? Your own sexualities?
There is a variety of especially nice mushrooms that grow around some of the crypts in the City of the Dead. Yeah, they're very, very tasty.
Jim taps the sides of his nose. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
I myself had a very pleasant experience recently after eating a mushroom. Well, actually, it was pretty unpleasant to begin with, and then it got better.
Sometimes these things can be unpleasant.
But it did clear up the lich I had living in my arse.
A lich? What's a lich?
It's a bit like a skeleton ghost who lives in people's butts.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, all of that.
I can see it now. Like, Paul just gives us a lich as a big bad, right? And we go, when we actually encounter him, he's like, I am a lich! And we go, hang on a minute, you can't be a lich. Why? You're not living in someone's butt for one.
Why do you think he's called Asarak?
Exactly. Let's see if they know. What was remind me what his name is. This guy we're after.
Edmondson.
Edmondson. Do they know an Edmondson? Jim.
I mean, I know of Edmondson.
You know of him?
Yeah, he's
good or bad guy? Good or bad? What do you reckon?
He used to be on the city council.
Yeah. What do you think of him? Was he good? Was he?
I don't know. He was a noble. I didn't really worry about that kind of stuff.
Did you see him maybe walk over the top of your cage a few days before we got there?
don't know. Maybe. There was a noble man who was arguing with the scary one.
Did you get the gist of anything they said?
He was demanding that they fulfill their obligation, and they were saying no because he was no longer important.
So we basically gave them a taste of their own medicine.
That's good. Thank
Yes.
you.
Would you like to see how I did it?
No.
Don't you dare. Not in here. Don't you bloody dare.
I'm guessing no.
We should put up a sign in this pub that says no demon summoning.
Definitely.
Did you say demon?
Yes, I am a demon.
He's not a demon, but
All
he
the
summoned
ladies
one.
call me that.
No, he summoned a demon.
Is that better?
No, it's not.
It is. It's kind of cool.
Okay. They were saying he was saying that if they're not willing to help him, he'll have to get him involved, and they don't want to be messing with him because he'll wipe them out of the city.
Whom is him? I have a funny feeling, but let's have a guess.
I don't know. That's what he said. That's what they were saying. He didn't use a name.
I think we all know who him is, guys.
Do we?
Well, yeah, it's obvious.
Xanathar.
Boom! I think we go back down that hole and start asking questions. Not the big hole. The down the sewers.
Crypto.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Sounds a bit dodgy to me when you say it like that.
And going down a hole doesn't sound dodgy.
Well, no, because a hole can, holes are nice, they're safe.
Right.
I've slept in holes, sound.
Okay.
Well, I guess maybe now is the right time to broach the matter of our fee. Now, our standard rescuing rates are 100 gold per person. Would you like to pay cash or check?
Or how about we give you a drink, we give you some food, and then you go off home? How about that? That sounds good to me, doesn't it? Shut up, Jim.
You guys are very poor business people.
Yeah, very, very poor business. The business model here, I think, is a little bit flawed.
And
wait, hang on a minute. You're our accountant as well. What's going on?
And after we spent basically all of our money buying you that pretty pearl thing.
Yeah. It'd be a shame if we went into untroubled times and we needed to sell it to then, keep us afloat.
Then I would do that because I care about what we do. Because we are adventurers, and we are supposed to be, the ones who help. We are the heroes of Waterdeep, after all. And
So
to extort people that we save is not quite heroic.
I've caught a snippet of the conversation
You are.
through the window, and I just shout, "We're not adventurers. I see myself as a bit of a badass."
Well, that's fair. Yeah, no, that's fair. Either way, we're not extorting these people. They didn't ask to be saved.
I'll have you know, I'm a Marxist rebel, actually.
Well, I don't see it as extortion. We're just, money for services rendered. The basis of all economy.
Well, we kind of took that out of that big chest that's going to get us cursed by a dragon lady, so
What gold?
Well, all right. I was trying to turn over a new leaf and move away from piracy, but if you don't want me to do that, Carly, I guess it's back to a life of crime for me.
My ears prick up when he says that.
I mean, a life of
Land privateering.
Yes.
My ears prick up even more.
I mean, a career of doing nice things.
I leave through the window and say, Jim, just quit whilst you're ahead.
Jim, I think you mean anti-destitution insurance for yourself.
Yes, that's what I meant.
I shake my head.
I've got interlude. Can you check your character sheet for me?
Oh, yes, I can.
Oh.
Yay!
Yay!
I had to rob
So
out
you
your
got 3
character sheet,
HP.
so you've lost your Shadow Blade. I think it's just Shadow Blade that isn't, for some reason, fully written.
What?
I'm sorry.
Alright, I can remake that. Okay, so I've still got my level up. I just need to recreate. Oh no, I haven't. I've gone down a level.
You're level 7,
Yes.
like everybody else.
Oh, okay. I was level 8 a minute ago. Was that when you were fiddling about with things?
That's because I was fiddling about with it, yeah.
Okay, good. Right, yes. Okay, good. On track now.
And that was me trying to fix it. And not.
Well, if you want to try fixing anything else by leveling me up, then that's fine by me.
Did you have any more questions for your friends? Your rescued, not slaves?
Wait, that was an option?
I would like to know all of their names, please.
Good for you.
I don't know
And
why.
also the names of their closest family members.
I don't know why you want to know their names. You never write this shit down.
No, but I want Paul to have to come up with it.
That's what it is. That's all it is. You can't name them. If you name them, you then can't let them die. It's like puppies.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying it's okay to let puppies die if they don't have a name?
I said yes. Children are the same.
Fucking hell.
So yes. Is there a so yeah, you're fairly sure you know who was talking to them.
All right. Well, I'm as satisfied as I can be without making any money out of this. So.
He says begrudgingly.
Jim, don't worry about money, okay? Don't worry about money. And I take from my pocket, I take out a red handkerchief and I just like blow my nose a little bit, looking at him.
Is that some kind of sexy symbol?
I hold up the red handkerchief again. So you don't remember this?
Do I remember this? I, Paul the player, do not remember this. Does Jim the character doesn't remember anything?
It was left tied to your door.
Oh.
No, it wasn't.
Was it not?
It was my door.
Oh, it's your door. That was it. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes. That's taking me back.
A while.
I blow my nose into it loudly again, and I stuff it back into my pocket.
Are you ill, Shis? Do I need to go and get you another cure from Father Matthias or something?
No, I'm good. You know, it's just the dust from the crypt and that. It gets into my lungs, and then it's either I cough it up, which is a bit ugh, and then it hangs around, you know, and you've got to clear your.
That was
senses
far
after
more
a
information than I ever needed. Go to bed.
All right, I will. Fine, make me. Right, well, fine, I will. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Night. Good night. Richard. Richard.
Yeah.
Night, mate. See you later. See you in the morning.
Have fun. Richard gets sad all of a sudden, realizing we haven't got a blanket in our entire pub that's big enough for him to sleep outside.
Oh.
It's alright, it won't last much longer. At least, I hope not.
Sometime later, it's drinks.
Yay, I'm small again.
What
I
if
feel
Richard
hammered.
just rips up the roof and then sleeps in the attic and uses the tiles of the roof as a blanket?
I mean, he does kind of sleep in the attic anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Same. Join the club.
And yeah, you're pretty drunk at this point.
I go looking for a Waterdeep kebab.
I'm gonna go with him because that's hilarious.
Crap kebab!
Yeah, I'm going with him because that's quite funny.
And it's not difficult to find a street vendor of food in Waterdeep. There are plenty of them. Depending on what level of quality you wish to go for.
It's just the first thing I come across which hasn't got a queue.
Yeah. Street food is very easy to get hold of. It does not taste amazing.
I order so much, like Callie has to carry about half of it.
Fuck
and
off,
then
does
it's
she?
gonna get pushed in my room. Callie doesn't have a choice because she's chaperoning a drunken Mitchell. It's either you carry this food or somebody's gonna get hurt.
For fuck's sake. Why did I decide to do this?
After about, I don't know, an hour and a half of randomly wandering while eating loads of food, Mitchell goes to bed.
So I've managed to lead him back towards the pub in this random wandering.
Heard.
All right then, heard. And yeah. So when we get back to the pub, you know, I've managed to eat some of the food as well. I got growled at by you for it, but I've managed to eat some. And yeah, I think bedtime. But before I go to bed, I'm gonna open up the Book of Moonlight, and I'm gonna go to the page where people's names are, and I'm gonna draw a little caricature of Shis trying to move the barrel to Jarl Axel.
Okay, so I've decided, I've made my little roll table. What I roll will decide where I fall asleep. 1 second.
What's your rolling?
I fall asleep naked in the corner where I always sit.
Oh la la.
Beautiful. I end up
It really is.
I end up throwing a blanket over him.
Spoil sport.
I throw up over him.
Whilst you're out and about, Can Callie also roll me a perception check?
Oh fuck. Yes.
Oh, fuck for?
Because it's never a good thing. However, I rolled pretty well. I'm alright with that.
It's not that right. It's not that you feel like you're being watched. It's that after a while, you notice that you're being watched.
Okay.
One of the roofs, you look up briefly and you see this pair of eyes. In the darkness, they have a slight reddish glow to them where the light hits them.
Mm.
And you catch them, and as you look up again, it scuttles out of the way over one of the rooftops.
One of your fans.
What kind of size was it? Was it like...
With a 16, slightly larger than a humanoid, but it's human. But it's hard to to tell because it's dark, and they were pretty well camouflaged.
Okay.
This was 15, so.
Okay. I'm gonna be keeping my eye out on the wander. See if there's any more.
If you're watching, you're pretty sure you see it again.
Okay.
For a couple of seconds. Again, up high.
Okay. Are they watching me or are they watching Nichard? That's the question.
It's hard to tell
Okay.
from where you are, because you're.
Okay, fine then. When I see one of them, how far away is it?
About 2 stories up, so they're up on top of the buildings.
Okay.
Way up, so. Okay.
Hello. Why are you watching us? What's going on?
As the second time you see it, it turns, and you see this very draconic-like face.
Oh.
But its eyes are sallowed in, sort of black. It's almost like scales, but it's more leathery.
Okay.
It hisses at you, and it darts backwards, and as it does so, it disappears into the shadows.
No, it's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to know why you're watching us. That's all. I just want to know why we're being watched. If we've got another enemy, that's fine. I'd just like to know. You know, it's okay. I'm not going to hurt you.
Nothing responds to you.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Sacred Flame in the direction of where it went, mainly just to light it up. I'm going to hope that I'm going to miss it.
You launch Sacred Flame, and it sort of burst of radiant light fills sort of a 20-30 foot area very quickly. There is nothing in that space.
Okay. Okay then, so I pop back down to Nichard and well, I tell him that we were being watched, and I don't know whether it was me or you, but it was a draconic looking face.
I honestly don't care right now.
No, I know. I'll tell you again in the morning when you're sober. So that's another thing that ends up getting written to Jarl Axel.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So we were followed by something draconic-ish.
Yeah, it had a very draconic look about it. But...
Well, all right then. I think we've just made some more enemies, guys.
Oh well.
At least we've got diversity.
Nonchalant of that's fine.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
They burn the pub down to the ground, and framers, terrible, and everything.
People have tried that. We've got through it.
And-
It's fine.
And they turn Lil against.
Okay, that one they can get fucked.
I'm just thinking the worst, you know.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, crap.
Bedtime then.
Yeah, bedtime. I'm gonna stay up on some kind of watch, I think. Because Nichard's obviously passed out naked. I'm assuming Aldrak's going to sleep in his usual chair.
Yeah, I'm trying to, then I realise Nichard's like naked all over the chair. I'm looking in disgust.
I would.
You wanted to sleep at some point.
Oh yeah, I know. I'll need
I'm
to
going to
sleep
go
at
to
some
sleep in
point.
the bed. I'm going to go sleep in the bed. I choose Nichard's.
Yeah, nice.
You realise no one slept in this bed for ages because he always sleeps downstairs in the chair.
Hey, at least it's clean.
It's not clean exactly.
I notice I lay an extra fur across the.
I'll take watch after you.
Alright.
Can you both then roll me perception checks?
I'm not too upset with that perception check.
So you spend the first part of the night keeping watch. Nothing seems to happen to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Has mine come up yet? I rolled it, but I'm not.
No, it's not come up yet.
Eunice's turn.
What did it roll? Averages.
I can't see it yet.
She rolled a 20.
Try clicking it again, maybe?
Some other. Oh no, nothing. Nothing's rolling.
Uh-oh.
Bloody hell. I'll just log out.
I'm glad it's not just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening? The rolls for me.
uh,
Are you getting an error message as well?
no, just nothing at all.
Possibly more annoying.
Yeah, because at least if there's an error message, you know, we can see that something's wrong.
Yeah, like that. There's an error. I just found the best
Mm.
map. I'm not telling you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Then I can't use it. Whoever designed this is a genius.
Or you could tell us and then we'll completely forget about it by the time you use it.
Possibly. Definitely using it on the Monday. Definitely get it.
Okay.
Metaphor for bullshit with it. I'm gonna roll that.
Yay!
There we go.
Aha.
Yeah, again for you, you hear some noises in the night, but when you go to investigate, it's just some drunk people staggering
Hello, Eunice.
around a little bit too late at night, smashing into bins, that kind of thing. No one disturbs the night's rest.
I don't like it. It's too quiet. I don't like it.
You don't like that someone's not jumping into the in and murdering everyone.
Well, when I was followed when we were followed, because I don't know whether it was me or Nichard. When we were followed and then nothing's happened, I'm a little bit,
She just perks up while still sleeping. Disappointed.
Oh, we need to get him drunk more often.
Name of Josie's sex tape.
Bitch. Wow, bitch.
I said disappointed, not disappointed, not disappointing.
Well, you know who my most recent ex is, so bitch.
No, I can write that because it's funny. 'Cause it's him.
Funny trumps harsh.
Always.
I was actually talking about the whole funny trumps harsh thing to one of my one of the internet friends, and they were like, "What? How? What? How is that a thing?" It just works, Funny trumps harsh. It just does. But if either of us ever goes too far, I like to think that we're good enough friends to go, "Oh, that was too far," and that's it. Yeah.
I
don't
couldn't
know.
get
Right, where were we?
I don't know. We got derailed.
So rolling back. So over the course of the night, nothing particularly happens that jumps out at you.
You said nothing jumps out, but what crawls out?
Nothing befalls you.
Nothing befalls me, or does nothing befall anyone else. Come on, Paul. Be very vague about.
He has to be. He's got plans. He's got to be vague about it.
Of course he has. Of course he has. He's a nasty, nasty GM that wants to kill everyone. He can't because Nichard gets it.
Well, he
And
doesn't.
Callie just
I'm
sets
big
things up.
again.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't want to kill us all because. Oh, you're right there, Catherine.
What did I do?
The mic destroyed.
Yeah, the mic just went
Sorry.
noisy for a sec. It's alright, don't worry. Just making sure that you're okay. Yeah, Paul doesn't want to kill us all because then what would he do on a Thursday?
It's true.
Create a new campaign.
Oh yeah, there is that.
Mm.
Create a new campaign where the children of the previous group get to.
That would be hilarious.
It would be hilarious. Just like cross of Callie and Jada.
Can you imagine?
The way they meet is like the funeral of the last surviving member.
Yes. And the last surviving member was Shist.
Because he locked himself in a dimension door. in a dimension space.
That I can believe.
In his own turban.
Anyway, so yes, you awake mostly refreshed. Eunice and Carrie a little bit worse for wear, having stayed up for half the night each to observe. Nichard is hungover,
Yeah.
so it's also somewhat slightly worse for wear.
I've been up since 5 doing yoga.
All right, Shist has been up since 5 doing yoga.
I do my little regimental thing. I get up, I make my bed, I straighten my arm, my bags, make sure I've got my checklist sorted.
Shid gets up with a hangover, pretty much not looking where he's going, walks around, still in the nude, to the kitchen to eat food.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm there for that.
Jim lifts his head off the bar where he's been sleeping, sees Nichard walking around in the nude, and then immediately goes back to sleep again.
You realize at this point, as you go back to sleep again, Eliza's just cleaning the bar around you.
I'm
I'm just going to assume Eliza has seen this more than once.
I'm going to assume it's a bit like the Diet Coke advert where all of her friends are suddenly there. And
I love those adverts. Oh. See, I used to go to an all-girls school, and whenever we had builders in, yeah, it was pretty much like that.
let the lecture recommence.
Yeah.
Little girls' school. I went to college, just around the corner from where I went to college. And one of the funniest things I ever saw was someone took the Virgin Megastore sign from the shop in Farnborough and put it underneath the school sign. What is terrible. It's also quite funny. Anyway. So yes, the day is dawning. At some point for each of you, what would I do?
Well, we've got Lady Haventree coming to visit us, haven't we? So, Nitrid, you better put some clothes on, dear.
I go over to the corner where my loincloth is on the ground and I put her on. I'm dressed.
Yeah, sorted. No, I'm fine with that. It's what you normally wear. Just, don't want to scare Lady Haventree with the 1-inch Punisher.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's okay. She doesn't understand the joke.
I'm gonna revert Richard back to his normal size. Are you resummoning Paige?
Oh,
Not
yes,
Paige,
please.
Paige.
Do we have materials for that? I think we have spare, don't we?
We bought like 10 sets.
Yeah.
So we've got spares.
Yeah, you stocked up on this stuff.
We did stock up because it keeps happening, so we know we have to stock up.
Looks like you're kidding. I can't be why.
Did we say that I did that before I went to bed? That way I don't need to use up one of my new spell slots.
Yes, you could have done that before you went to bed.
Yes.
I am okay with this concept.
Yeah.
Cool. So little Paige is back as well. So Lil, Elijah with the help of Lil, and with the help of Little named Nitchard as well,
Yay!
are sorting out the bar, cleaning it. It looks a little cleaner than you've seen it in a long time.
Except for a gym-shaped patch on the bar.
Yeah, except for a gym trip at the bar and a slight Nitchard-shaped dip in one of the sofas.
Ah!
Does this mean we can assume that we're the dirty ones, and when we're not around, they can keep it clean?
Why is there a big ship?
What?
I might be studying proficiency of water.
So there's currently a tsunami that has.
Yeah, there we
was
go.
Richard's dreams, that was.
My apologies.
Finally, the ship I always wanted. Oh no, it's gone.
I just say you
I
shall know.
think that's a sign of my lover's return.
You wish.
I do wish.
What
Correct.
Congratulations.
are you doing, monster? Hey, what are you doing?
Not much. What about you?
Sorry, I'm
so,
talking
I
to the
mean,
cat.
assuming you either choose to or don't help, it's kind of irrelevant.
Yeah. Well, Callie will obviously be helping because it's Callie.
They make the place look pretty presentable, actually. Probably more presentable than I said. You've seen it in a while. A lot of care and attention has gone into making it look nice. Just after midday, in steps a couple of guards and a very well-dressed half-elven woman,
I followed them in.
known to be Lady Haventree.
Good afternoon, my lady.
curtsy slightly. Good afternoon. Greetings to everybody. How are we all?
What's up, Your Majesty?
Majesty is not a term that should be used.
But my lady works fine.
Yes.
Yes, miladiness.
Forgive his lack of social graces and everything. We were followed last night. We had a bit of an altercation with some dragon cultists. But otherwise we're all right.
I'm glad you're all right. It's quite worrying hearing you both followed and you encountered dragon cultists.
Well, you know, it happens.
I try not to let it happen in the city.
If it's any consolation, there's not much left of the ones we saw.
Mm-mm.
That is a consolation. Consolation, yes, thank you. I understand that you wanted to see me.
Yes, but I can't remember why. It's been a while.
It's just nice to have you around.
You want to ask about what happened when you attended the meal.
Yes, thank you. Yes,
Why she was randomly attacked by...
doppelgangers and a Rakshasa.
yes.
Would you care for a drink or something to eat?
Well, a glass of wine would be lovely.
So I'm guessing Eliza pulls out a nice bottle of wine and sorts that.
Eliza will get the good stuff out.
Perfect. So
The big table's nice. So.
yeah, big table's nice. Luna's just going to land on the table and sit next to her. So what we actually wanted to see you about was to ask why you were attacked by some doppelgangers and the tiger thing.
I suspect the answer to that is probably Xanathar.
That's fair. Yeah. Xanathar's getting into
Well, I
everything.
don't want to alarm you, but I can't move myself. But I can move Paige and Lil.
You sure? No, I know what it is. It's because I've messaged your character sheet.
At the mention of Xanathar, like you can see like the anger vein in Itch's forehead is starting to pulse a little bit.
Mhm.
Are there any other veins in Richard's forehead?
Yeah.
No, there's one for hunger, one for anger. That's about it.
I am aware of. I don't know if you. Sorry, I don't know if you're aware of some of my affiliations.
Possibly not.
I work with an organisation called the Harpers.
Ah, yes. We've had a couple of dealings with them.
I'm not entirely surprised. They part of the things that we do is to help protect the city and the wider world around it. So, obviously, my focus tends to be the city itself. And well, part of that means that I create enemies.
That's not surprising. Anyone who tends to make waves tends to make enemies.
Exactly. And the waves I create are quite large sometimes. Xanathar has been a thorn in our sides for a very long time.
I tried to steal his fish once. I tried to help.
I'm entirely sure that's a good idea.
No, it wasn't. You know, we all almost died.
Including the fish.
I wouldn't want any of you to die. But yes, I suspect that the attack was due to my decision to push for some greater sanctions and controls against his organization. That, or perhaps the Zentaran. Again, they are a plague on the city.
Some of them are alright. Some of them genuinely want the best for the city. But there are others, of course, within the Zentarim who do not.
There are unfortunately, I think, far too many that do not.
Mm.
Far too many that are simply criminals.
Yeah, in the course of everything we've done, we've encountered quite a few of the less savoury sides of Waterdeep.
That is a shame.
Oh, it's good for us. We know who to go to when we need information.
With that rough sort.
They can't. But it's not a decision I can make, and sometimes using the best. Take the best results, I suppose. But yes, that was the reason, I believe, for the attack. Did you have other information, or did you know anything else, possibly?
To be fair, it was a while ago, and I actually can't remember.
Not that you found so far.
Okay. Well, there we go. Not that we found so far. We are still looking into it.
I would. You said that you've come up against Xanathar yourselves, did you say? Given that you stole his fish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
he's only moderately intimidating.
And for...
Yeah, he took one look at us and he ran away.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He almost killed us all.
Yes, he did. He ran away.
No, we ran away.
Look, somebody ran. Let's not split hairs about who it may have been.
I suspect running away is a sensible option,
Mm-hmm.
given his supposed levels of power and control that he has.
I could have taken him.
To be fair, we can take him, but it's also we have to be properly prepared before we do.
That would certainly be an interesting situation if someone could indeed remove him from power.
We're working on it. We believe he's harbouring someone that we're looking for. So, yes.
Anyone in particular?
Edmondson. We know that the Watch haven't been able to find him. We're trying to look for him ourselves. Because I've got a little bit of a bone to pick with him.
A few of us have.
He's not like your cousin or anything, is he?
No. He's not someone I particularly have much time for. I can make inquiries though, to see if I can find any information out.
If you can, that would be wonderful.
That would.
I'm sure once we found him and, you know, had our little bone to pick with him, I'm sure the Watch would like to see him as well.
Well, yes, the Watcher, after all of the Vanthampa's old little, the Catalanta's old little cabal.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Devil worship again is a very dangerous thing.
It is. And it is not something I have any time for at all.
Though I received some good news the other day.
Oh, okay.
The city of Elturel was previously thought destroyed.
Yes, I remember
turns
hearing about that.
Yes, turns out it wasn't. It was simply sucked to the first layer of hell.
Oh,
That doesn't sound like good news.
The good news is that a group of adventurers were able to return it.
Oh,
oh, wonderful.
I'd like to meet these people.
Such big losses, unfortunately, but yes, the city itself and a good portion of its people are safe.
Wonderful. Well, that is good to know. Do you know what happened to the adventurers?
I don't know. I only heard the information, mostly that Grand Duke Ravengard of Baldur's Gate had returned because he'd been trapped in the city, apparently.
Oh, wow.
Which is where it got my attention. But there's been a long argument within Baldur's Gate. The Grand Duke went missing. Another Grand Duke was killed.
Oh.
Another Duke was killed. Again, somehow connected to devil worship, I believe.
Oh, fabulous.
It's left a bit of a power struggle in the city. Having the Grand Duke back is good for the whole area.
Definitely. Well, it's always nice to hear that there are other adventurers doing good works as well.
I bet they're not as good as us, though.
If you do have any information on the dragon cultists, that would be useful to me. However, there are other adventurers looking for that for me as well.
Well, we pretty much wiped out what we... Oh, we did leave one of them. They're in a cage down there. So I'm going to tell her where to find the crypt and all of that.
He snaps her fingers and one of the guards sort of runs over and pulls out a bit of paper and starts scribbling down what you tell him. Permission, yes.
So, yes, we pretty much wiped out all of them. In fact, I think we did wipe out all of them except for one kobold and the one in the cage.
Always good to hear.
But the fact that we left some alive might be why I was followed last night. Or why myself and Nichard were followed last night, rather. Because I still don't know whether it was me or him.
That would be a concerning possibility, but yes. I hope not.
I hope not as well.
If you need help dealing with anything of Xanathar's, please do not hesitate to ask.
Thank you, my lady.
What kind of help can you offer?
I know a very large number of people. Who are very skilled at investigating, finding information.
If we do need it, then yes, we will definitely come to you and ask. Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know how much help I can offer, but if I can offer some, I will do so.
Even the offer is very gracious of you. Thank you.
He is a plague on the city.
On that, we definitely agree. Although I have heard he is focusing some of his efforts down into Skullport.
That would not surprise me if he was messing around in the Undermountain, but as long as he's down there, at least he's not harming people up here. But
yes, that's would be nice if he went down there, but you know, I don't think we'll be quite that lucky.
I doubt so. I doubt it myself. That's for Edmonton. As I said, I will certainly raise some questions and see if I can find anything out for you.
That would be very, very useful. Thank you.
It is a pleasure. You have helped us, so it's all fitting that I should help you.
Things just seem to work better when everyone helps each other.
This is true. Was there anything else you wanted to ask about?
Nothing from me. At least not that I know of. Because it was a couple of weeks ago and I actually can't quite remember, so there might have been something else.
So the people that were at your house, were they
Yeah.
trying to steal something from you? Was that what they were doing?
I believe their intention was to kill me.
Okay. So nothing particularly valuable that stands out to mind in your house that some nefarious criminal might want to try and steal.
There is a lot of things in my house that are worth plenty of money.
Like what exactly?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking hate you guys.
Are we talking like priceless family heirlooms, or are we talking magical objects? Art?
That depends on what you're looking for, I suppose.
Well,
We're not looking for
we're
anything,
not looking for
obviously.
anything,
Yeah.
but well, okay. Well, I'm a member of the Jewelers Guild. So have you got anything precious or jewelry that I might be able to comprehend? If you know, if I...
Fence.
Fucking hell.
I have a number of things that are worth plenty of money. As I said, jewelry, yes.
Any note? Have you got a collection?
It's an interesting question.
Well, no, it's just that I was actually. So, Callie, you remember those orphans that we donated lots of money to?
Which ones? There were quite a few.
Exactly. All those orphanages. Like, I was actually thinking a couple of nights ago.
Did it hurt?
That it might. Yeah, it did. I had to wake up. I had to like go have a little nap, then wake up again. But anyway, I was thinking, it would be really good to help those orphans out if we actually did like gather the people that we know in the city. We gather lots of their like really expensive art pieces and jewelry and everything, and we put it on as like a museum piece. And then people from all over the Waterdeep and the world can come and have a look at all these amazing pieces of art and jewelry and extravagance. And then basically their ticket will go to charity. So it will help make more money for these orphans. What do you think?
Holy shit, that's actually not a bad idea. Fucking hell.
I know, right?
A public museum?
A public museum. Obviously, we charge a ticket fee to come in, but the money which you pay for the ticket would go to helping the orphans of Waterdeep. And we will even invite those orphans along for free. Maybe we'll create some future artisans. Maybe we'll inspire them.
And then when all this chat's going on, Richard is just going,
Art.
Interesting concept.
It is actually quite interesting. Are you alright, Shiz? That's not something you normally come up with.
Yes, I'm fine.
I will,
Don't let it bother you now. We'll in the future when we'll get more contacts together and ask more people about it, and then we'll contact you again and see what you could donate for let's put it on for, I don't know, like a weekend or something, to donate to the public museum for like a weekend, and then it all closes down, and then you can have your piece back, obviously. Actually, you know what, Jim?
Yes.
As a consultant for anti-destitute liability insurance,
Wow.
would you say, would you say that kind of like attraction is high risk for burglary. Knowing the people that you've known before in in another life, and the skills that you know they might have, like is that like high theft? Like, would we need like protection?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, because what I'm saying is, if we were to donate pieces to this public museum, I have the ability to cast rituals of alarm on the items. So if anyone was to touch or disturb these items while on display, we will be, so maybe we can get all the items together and go through like a screening process and make sure it's all secure beforehand, because I think that'll probably make a lot more. Well, one, obviously you don't want your things to just vanish, so just as like insurance, like to basically make sure that this thing actually happens and doesn't end up in like it all coming back on us because we didn't keep the item secure enough, and then we have things to sell like pubs and like make orphans more homeless than they already are.
I'm gonna send Shiz I'm gonna send Shiz a message. You're talking too much. Shush.
I like mid-sentence I stop for no apparent reason, apparently, to everyone else.
It is an interesting idea.
To help orphans, we should, guard the items ourselves, probably.
Well, no. Look, we'll have the city watch. They're more trained than us at crowd control and everything. So, if they're up for it, obviously we have contacts in the city watch, don't we? Aldrak, we know people, don't we?
I know people.
Oh, you know people. There we go. Then we'll have to. Don't worry, Jim, and I'll wink at him. Don't worry, Jim. We'll be fine. It will all go to plan.
There's genuinely like one question I have I might need help with. I basically need to find a tailor who can make a really, really nice set of clothes that won't get cut to ribbons every time I get into a fight. Because my tuxedo after your evening isn't really a tuxedo anymore.
I suspect that it isn't, no.
We use it as a flag.
It's not even that, really.
It's scraps.
I mean, I'd like to dress the part if I'm in fancier company.
I can certainly make a recommendation, yes.
If you could, I would appreciate that, because I don't own much in terms of clothing, and I just look down at my loincloth and look back up again.
Well, there is always Mr. Nevercott.
He is a fantastic tailor.
He is. He actually, all of the upholstery here, he did all that.
We went to one of the best in the city. I have a lot of time to Mr. Nevercott.
Sorry, Callie is desperately trying not to laugh.
You freak. Got a lot of food, don't you?
What can I say? She just loves fabrics and upholstery.
Definitely.
It's nice to get her hands on a good shag file now.
Yes. Let's just do with that.
I had more, Paul, but go ahead.
So yeah.
Your ladiness, one question.
Yes.
Just before you go. At that party we were at the other day, there was a lady there. A blue lady, pointy ears. It's not that I care or anything, you understand, but I was wondering if you knew what her name was.
I believe she's one of the daughters of the Elrin family. I'm not entirely sure exactly which one. I can certainly ask if you would like me to.
No, that's fine. Like I say, I don't care at all. I don't know why I'm asking any of these questions.
So, I have a question.
Right
No, this question's for Jim. But I'll ask that later. Okay, no. You went home with her and you don't even know her name.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I'm asking the
It's like,
question.
duh.
If I knew her name, I wouldn't need to ask, would I? So obviously.
Wow. Just wow.
It didn't come up in conversation, right? I almost left that as it didn't come up, but that would be, that could be misconstrued.
And that would have been misconstrued. Forgive us, Lady Haventree. It's
You are certainly a more colourful bunch than I'm expecting.
we like to have fun as well as doing our jobs.
Indeed, and that is wonderful.
I don't believe we have any other questions for you. Do you have any questions for us?
I've been intrigued to know what it is that you know about Xanathar, but
Well, we know he's a beholder.
Who can shoot laser beams that hurt?
They do hurt a lot.
that rumour is true. Interesting.
He's very fond of a fish.
Yeah, he loves that fish.
That one I know, yes.
He sometimes likes to teleport zombie beholders into places. Like we had one here, we killed it again.
Yeah,
That sounds terrifying.
it was.
That was fun.
He had a
He's
little
lucky
servant,
to-
but I think we killed him, didn't we?
Yeah.
When we were going through his tunnels and stuff, find like some sort of lab thing with dead beholders in big tubes, or something.
Seems familiar.
Yes, I believe he
You did this.
yeah, yeah.
That is worrying.
And his lackeys have frequently changed his fish, and he thinks it's still the same fish, but it's not. Which makes me think, he's not that bright, or maybe he's just a bit single-minded.
Everything I know of his actions, he's an incredibly intelligent person. Being. You think
With a
that-
blind spot about his.
is interesting.
I also can't remember how true this is. He despises the Centaurium, is it? They don't get along?
I wouldn't be surprised by this. They are rivals. The two are on. Whilst they're busy fighting each other at the moment. Which has its advantages.
It does.
Although since he's been somewhat driven out of the city, it has caused slightly more problems, but nothing.
Do you have any contacts in Skullport?
The Harpers do, yes.
We want to arrange a little trip, I think, at some point. We just need an inn.
Nichard, we already own an inn.
No. We need a legitimate reason to be in Skullport. That's not your criminal past, Jim.
How about some rum or something? Special?
Your ladiness.
Yeah. You cut off a bit there, I think. Hello?
Hello. I can hear you. I'm not sure PJ is doing well.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. I lost track of where we were. Sorry.
So all we
Okay.
heard was your ladiness.
Your ladiness, and then you have to.
You
Oh,
were defending your honour about
Yes,
yourself.
I was saying I don't have a criminal past.
Okay. She nods, not seeming entirely to believe. If you speak with Matrim, 3 strings, the Yawning Portal, I believe he knows of at least one agent that is working down in Skullport.
That'll be useful.
I provide funding and other such information. Unfortunately, I don't tend to have all of the details. But yes, they should be able to help you. That would be my suggestion. Was there anything else?
I don't think so.
Oop, someone dropped there. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
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 In which case she slowly stands and she bows to each of you. She will
I
look
bow
at
back.
and hopefully I will see you all soon. For her and her guards make their way not there. Make their way out.
So I've been thinking, if we took out the beholder, we could become the.
We could become a beholder.
But a good guy beholder. And each of us would be a metaphorical.
Sounds like one of your cults, Eunice.
There's been a few good ones.
Cults or beholders.
Cult. You know, you keep joining them, and then one day one of them's going to turn into something big and long lasting. I'm sure that's how all the religions.
Well, you got, yeah, I guess so.
Just got to get enough traction behind it.
You need a good, strong PR move.
Mm-hmm.
So, unless you do anything else, a couple of hours after your meeting with Lady Haventree, a messenger comes and knocks at the door. And he hands over a simple note with wax seal with the harper symbol on it. So
What is
good.
it?
I broke someone's internet.
Who's that?
Yeah.
that dropped and came back.
Yeah, it's happening quite a lot.
Oh dear.
People using Discord. Yeah, so you receive a letter with the harper symbol as part of the wax seal. and it's a little dossier on activities by Xanathar's guild.
Okay.
It notes a few things, various sort of groups operating in the city. The most important piece of information it gives you, however, is that there is a smuggling hub in an old fishery in the boats.
Mm-hmm.
You ask the questions.
So is the plan go there and smash it up, or
I'll
go
need another
there?
portion for that.
Richard, I think you're developing a dependency.
You don't know me.
Look, look, you know, it's me here. I'm not saying a dependency on any kind of substance is a bad thing. It's merely an observation.
But is it a smash and grab? Is it a covert? What do we do with our new info?
I would say a covert is probably best.
All right, sneak in, rob the place blind. I got it. Let's go. Richard, pack your stealth loincloth.
I'm already wearing it.
But I can still see it.
That's a good thing.
Or can you?
Hmm.
You sure you can't use regular loincloth underneath your stealth loincloth?
If we were to take that boot of Elvenkind, the one that we found,
yeah,
and we were to fashion that into a loincloth for Richard, would that provide any kind of stealth bonus?
No. So, you going to investigate the fishery? Or do something else?
Yeah, let's go to the fishery.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any other pressing appointments today. Let's go fishing in the fishery.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Look at your map.
Is this the
there a
new map
penis?
that? Not yet. Is this the new map that you were saying about?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Oh,
So
a bit let down now.
you can have the address you're given is in the very much run down far end of the dock ward, where you've all been in the city long enough to know how the docks work. There's the big ship wharf that dominates the centre, where large vessels obviously can enter, which is the busiest and more affluent area. This is the quay. There is the main wharf. Sorry, you have the quay, the north quay and the south quay. The north quay is again mostly used by nobles. That's where their sort of pleasure ships are and things like that. And then the south wharf has all of the remaining smaller jetties, smaller places for ships to park. And the further south you go, the more rundown and crappy it gets. You already, even by the time you arrive, you're already slightly on edge.
I'm drawing penises on the map.
You did. Well done. You're already slightly on edge.
They've got a terrible graffiti problem around here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? They probably do. This is like going into Birmingham.
Oh, it's not that bad, is it?
Savage.
Or maybe Glasgow, you know.
Hey, I'm going to Glasgow next week. How
Sorry.
dare you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. This is very much like going to. This is the probably one of the worst parts of town. Jim and Richard are fairly at home here.
Hey!
Everything is
Discrimination at
dilapidated.
its
There's actually a lot of people here. There's a lot of packed. You know, you already know this, that there's like 1 or 2 room houses here that will sleep 5-10 people because it's so cheap that people can afford it. Yes, you can cast invisibility if you wish to.
Yay.
I was going to cast Disguise Self, but then I realised I'd probably just want to disguise myself as somebody who looked a bit like what Jim looks like anyway, so...
That's fair.
Is there a door here?
There is an open doorway.
Then I'm going to do a forward roll inside.
Oh dear.
Okay.
I'm going to cling to the wall.
Can you roll me a stealth check?
What, I'm invisible!
With advantage. Yes, you're invisible. You're not silent.
God, that big tome on my back. Unbelievable. Sorry.
Stealth with advantage.
16.
It's not bad, it's not bad. So yeah, you forward roll in, and as you're stopping, you hear this like as one of the floorboards underneath you moves, and you stop for a couple of seconds. You're like, no, it's all good, it's all good, we're all good, we're all good. And everyone else is outside watching him do this.
I just walk in like I own the place.
Yeah, fair.
I'm going to also use invisibility and go in as well.
Okay.
And I don't... If I'm invisible, can I see where Shist is, or do I still have no idea?
No, you haven't. Neither of you have any idea where each other is at this point. But as you're walking around this sort of upper first area, there is again, tired-looking, bad. Everything is old. Everything is damaged. There is an area which is what Shist is next to, which is where fish will be sorted and then pushed down into a thing lower down. But they're all. It's now rusted.
I guess I can walk forward here, yeah?
So as you walk towards there is a set of stairs, and top of the other way, Jim can see that he's also on a like up a bit, looking down over an area where there is 3 humans and a large number of barrels and crates.
All right, I'm just going to sneak back quickly and go, guys, there are 3 humans and a large number of barrels and crates in the next room.
I'm just going to watch them and listen in. Eavesdrop.
So they're grumbling away. None of them are particularly happy about what's going on. They're just, more work to do. The usual grumbles.
Are they all armoured up as their images suggest?
They aren't armoured. They're only wearing sort of leathers and stuff like that. They're not heavy armoured.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk into that room.
So before you do, can Nichard and Callie roll me your perception checks?
Hey!
You both hear people coming in from this direction.
Okay.
This room here. She's gonna walk in, yeah?
Yeah. Alright,
I'll
boys.
walk into that.
As you do, these 2 people are walking. Whoa, what are you doing? Who are you? I think you might be in the wrong place.
No, I reckon we're in the right place.
No, I don't think you are.
No. I definitely think we are.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, we've got nothing to sell at the moment.
Oh, we ain't buying.
Oh, well, guess that means you don't need to be here.
Or you could just tell us. Hang on, what are we here for?
Well, I was actually sent here to
observing.
help. I mean, yeah,
I thought she was going to say, yeah, well, actually, we're here for Boom Boom. Say it. Look about
I just, politely explained to the people, the boss sent me here to help you move some crits, so do you need help or not?
Right. Okay.
I mean, like, I'm literally built for two things. Breaking skulls and moving stuff. So, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I'm happy to move, or I can go tell the boss, he'll probably send me back here.
Give me a second. Can you roll me a deception check?
Yeah, sure.
I would say, can I help him out on it? But I failed miserably on that. So
He steps through and looks down this barrel and goes, "Oi, were you expecting any more help?" And I was like, "No."
I'd like to sort of run down this way a little bit and then go, "Yes, we are. The boss told me." And try and make it sound like it's coming from below.
Okay. Can you roll me a performance check?
Not deception?
No, it's just throwing your voice. Okay. Well, they're not the smartest.
Phew.
He goes, yes, they sort of start bickering amongst themselves over what to do at this point. The guy at the top shouting down, the others shouting back up, having heard this voice. The guy in the doorway, who's still in the room with Richard and Callie, is like, "I don't know, I'm really sorry, mate. We're just following orders. We just do what the captain tells us." The guy pops his head back around and goes, "Sorry, who sent you?"
The boss.
Which boss?
The boss.
Do these guys have any tattoos or anything that we can see?
They have a number of tattoos.
Any
Yeah.
eye-shaped ones?
Roll me a perception check.
You're asking for all my worst ones.
No. You see various nautical tattoos, anchors and things like that.
one of them actually has like an eye heart Denise on his forearm. So, yes, there are some eye-shaped ones.
Are there any nautical ones that I would recognise the meaning of?
Yeah, roll me history with advantage. Yeah. There's not like most of them are just very generic, but you do notice a few little symbols which tend to donate pirates.
I don't know any of these people, do I?
Not the no, you don't recognize any of them. The guy points his head around. Listen. I understand what you're saying, but we've not been told by the captain that we've got any more people turning up. And we're just moving some cargo.
Well, we can help with moving the cargo.
Yeah, but you know, you can't just trust anyone that walks in the door and says they're going to help, can you?
That's fair.
I think we should trust them.
He's sitting right at the door and goes, really? I mean, we don't know these people.
Yeah, but these crates are really heavy.
Because who's your direct boss?
The boss.
No offense, but I doubt that.
Really? What's his
Yeah.
fish's name?
Or a persuasion check.
Oh, fuck. Damn it.
They are heavy. Yeah, right. Go on then. You can grab a couple of crates. But don't try and walk off with them.
Sorry, all I can see is just Kai measuring things.
Sorry.
No, fine. Fine. You have no idea how much comedy's involved in that. So yeah, they begrudgingly let you help them.
Okay, so where are we going? Are we going in here? In there? Is it there?
So as you look down, this is like a set of stairs that goes across. In front of you is like a balcony, and then it goes down around the stairs, around the corner.
So where I am is that stairs going down to ground floor.
So this is up a bit, then it goes down here, down
Right.
here,
Okay,
down here.
cool.
The other two come down as well, and they're like, "Yeah, so yeah, grab a crate. You'll probably take two of you. We take it out and back to the boat."
Okay.
Is there any way I can see what's inside these crates without?
They are all currently sealed up. So for those who wish to try and carry crates, can you roll me athletics checks?
This is going to go very badly. Holy shit.
Okay. So actually, anything else along the way to cause any kind of trouble?
Yeah, like two invisible people.
Nichard and Callie are led up, actually to our Unisys. You're led, it's cool. You're led up here.
Ah,
Just round the outside of the building.
round the outside, round the
To a
outside.
boat where they are loading, you load some more of the cargo onto this small vessel. And unless you wish to do anything else over the next sort of 15 minutes, you load the remaining boxes.
I will be playing a working sea shanty.
Beautiful.
You get told to bore off a couple of times by the various goons who are like, "Bore off, we're not paying you." Assuming that you're just
I'm
trying.
enjoying the view, young men.
Little old lady charm, I love it.
I put down my crate and I flex presidentially in Eunice's direction.
Hurry up! You're not being paid to do that. I'm sure.
Well,
They
well,
get paid a great deal more.
while they're being distracted by this performance, I'd like to have a look down these stairs and see what's on the lower deck.
You have a little peek down there. There is a very small area of cabin. That is, so the actual bit there is a little area, and then downstairs is basically bunks. This is not a long-term sea vessel. It's a short range.
Are there any charts or anything like that that might indicate where they're going?
No, there's nothing to. There's no sort of indication of what they're doing on the ship at the time. You talk about they're loading crates onto the ship, but
Is there anything else that I can tell with my proficiency in water vehicles?
oh, roll me a proficiency in water vehicles check.
Way!
Just so you know.
Oof.
No,
Wow.
this is a shallow water. You think probably a fishing vessel originally, where they would have gone out to shallow water, thrown nets out, pulled the nets in, back onto the ship's deck before heading back.
I turn to the other people moving crates. So, any of you proficient with water vehicles?
Yes, it's our ship.
Where do you normally take her?
No, here and there.
And you can't go very far with the shallow hull on this one. And I slap it a couple of times.
It does what we need to do. We deal with fish mostly. Occasionally, we move bits of cargo.
Okay. These
Anyone
crates.
who wants to roll an insight check, you can do.
Yep. But that was rubbish.
Paul.
There we go.
One second, try. Yeah, the line about fishing was most definitely a lie.
Oh, we're looking to acquire some other goods, not fish, for our bar.
Depends on what you're after.
Oh, what's that stuff? Hang on. Some of the components that make, those powders that blind people. I forget what they're called.
Blinding powder?
Oh, cowhage.
Yeah, that's stuff. We did a bit of that, to be honest.
I can certainly ask the captain, see if they've got any.
How long would it take for you to ask him?
Oh, a couple of days. The captain's off being busy at the moment.
Fair enough, I might come back.
Yeah, you're welcome to.
While they're having this conversation,
Yeah.
and while they're distracted, I assume this is probably what Shist was about to do as well. So maybe we can help each other. Is see if we can jimmy open one of the crates a little bit and see
Well,
what's
I
inside.
was going to do a more secret version of that. I was going to Paul. Is there
Secret
any
magic
these crates? The wood. Are there any knots missing from this wood? Is there any really small holes or gaps in between the panels?
Yeah, I would suspect so.
Okay, how tall are these crates?
About 2 foot.
2 foot. Okay. What I'm gonna do is because if I lie down on my belly, they can't see me, can they? Behind the crates. I mean, they can't see me anyway because I'm invisible. But if I was to drop invisibility,
You can certainly crouch down behind the crates, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go right down behind the crate so that I know they won't be able to see me.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop my visibility.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast gaseous form on myself.
Okay.
Ah,
And then I'm going to, with my new gaseous form, I'm going to creep through the holes in the panels, and in my gassy form, basically be also inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gaseous form your way inside.
What's inside?
It's really, really
great.
dark.
I knew you were going to fucking say that. I knew you were going to say that.
There is no natural light at all.
Okay, what if I? So if there's slits in between the panels, there must be some light seeping from the outside because I can see the brightness of the outside, right? It's all dark inside, but I can see
There's a few
the outside.
little tiny cracks that you can sort of just about make the light out through. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so using that, I'm going to quickly move my head from side to side so that the silhouettes of things go past this light, so I can try and figure out the shape.
Roll me an investigation check with disadvantage.
Sorry about that. The cats have started acting really strangely.
they're all right.
I'm not sure. I've never seen this behavior before.
Holy
wow.
shit!
Wow.
I really moved my head side to side.
Holy
It
shit!
turns out Shift is super really autistic in the best way possible. This is amazing. This is like Inspector Holmes kind of shit.
Can you roll me a d10?
Yes.
This crate contains several jars of various sizes that are packed with hay to keep them in place. With the fantastic investigation of 23, plus being no 20, you're able to sort of catch a few glimmers, and whilst you can't see physically what's inside, they are very similar style jars to what you have seen before. Alchemical ingredients.
Okay, good. And what? That's this one here.
That is this one here, yes.
Okay. Is there a crack leading to the next crate along to my left?
You're just here, yeah? Okay, yeah, you can slip into that one in your gaseous form.
Yeah.
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay, sure. Here we go.
This one's gonna fail miserably. It's gonna be a 0-0.
20.
Okay.
Oh, 15 with disadvantage, right?
Yeah, disadvantage, yeah, can start. Something glints inside, metallic, but you can't tell what.
Okay. And now this one on top here. I would like to go into that one.
Okay. Be attacked by fly.
14.
You are not able to tell. There's a lot of shape, but you can't tell what it is.
Can you describe the shape to me?
You can see shapes, but you can't tell what shape. You can see shapes, but they're just squares and circles.
Okay. Okay. Well, if I roll 3 investigations, can you tell me what's in the other ones?
Yeah, you're going to keep going from 1 to 1. It's fine. Yes. So, yeah.
That was for the northern one, northernmost one.
In there, 15, which is just on, you find pieces of armor.
Okay, and then the leftmost 6. Okay,
No way.
bugger all. Oops, sorry, no.
Not that one.
Ray of Frost.
And another 15 for the other one.
Solid roll.
Mm-hmm.
In the one on the end, you find it's more bottles, but these are more of the style of wine bottles.
Okay. I'm going to shift back to where I was. Oh, no! I know what I'm going to do. Is there a crack in the... So I'm guessing there's like a below deck, right?
Yes.
Are there any holes?
You probably have to go through the door and then down into the stairwell.
Oh, there's... Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know. Okay. Yep. Boop. I'll be down there in my gaseous form.
As when Jim went down there is bunks.
Just bunks?
Yeah.
Can I investigate for anything else but bunks?
You can do. You
Just
find bunks.
Yeah.
If you're on natural 20, you'd have also
There's
found
one layer of bunks, but there's also another layer of bunks on top of that bunk. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Even if you rolled a natural 20, you would have found bunks. Nothing else.
Okay.
Just bunks.
Just bunks.
Then I'm going to waft my way back to here, really low down to the deck, and undo my gaseous form.
Okay.
And then redo my visibility.
Okay. While this is going on, what is everyone else doing?
I'm gonna go flirt. I'm not feeling good about the flirting, so just, flirting.
Okay.
I don't know.
Your persuasion check you can do?
Meh.
Yeah, they're not like against it, but you don't learn anything of any use.
Damn it.
Eunice?
Still playing cheery tunes.
One of those little, we're not giving you any money.
You're just like,
but I just
psychosocial. Psychosocial.
I
just
throw,
like dancing on the water's edge. It makes me feel young again.
I throw
Aww.
Eunice a copper coin.
I don't need your
encourage them.
pity, thank you very much.
I throw Eunice a second copper coin.
Don't encourage
Well,
them.
pity's
This is
all
what-
well and good, but you know. Is it the type of music you just not like, sea shanties?
Buskers. You come
Don't
here
like
playing
buskers.
music, trying to get money out of everybody.
Play some
What if I
fight
wasn't
music.
trying to get money? What if I was just playing you beautiful music to liven your soul?
Play some fight music.
I'd be very untrusting of that.
Okay.
I play some fun.
Ah, that's better. Reminds me of who I am. I just look around at everybody on the ship.
Listen though, we need to be getting off soon, so
yeah, the boss said I'm coming with. He's got his eyes on you. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know about that.
Well, we're coming with whether you know or not, so accept it or we'll be going with, I don't know.
I think we should let them come with us.
Yeah.
You know what? Let the captain deal with them.
Mm.
All right, make yourselves useful, though.
Yeah, I'm naming myself captain of this ship. Onwards, wherever we're going.
Yeah. I reckon-
Delegation is hard work. Also, we're taking that lovely lady over there who's playing music.
Yeah, we need some music.
How about instead you pull up the anchor?
Yeah, good idea, gentlemen. Pull up the anchor.
Look at each other, then look back at you again. I don't know who you think you are.
I don't think I'm anybody. It's just I've came to the sudden conclusion that I'm actually the biggest person on this little tug. So,
And that is true. Still our little tug, though.
You know what?
This is the moment where me and
Fine,
Jim
fine.
like jump out of
I'll go and
invisibility.
pick up. I walk over. I pick up the anchor.
Thank you. It turns to
He
each
said
of you.
little tug.
They progressively turn to each of you and basically request you to do various things, such as pulling, undoing ropes and things like that. I'm not going to go through the boringness of working that out because I'm just not going to.
Yeah, that's fair.
And now your boat is going to magically transform because I don't have that boat as a separate image.
Oh my god! It was Decepticon all along, wasn't it?
And we are taking Eunice. That's not a matter for, you know.
They begrudgingly allow Eunice. And
I think we should let the gnome lady come with us.
Yay!
Yay.
They begrudgingly allow Eunice and Aldrak on board.
Oh, good God, why?
With Aldrak dressed as he is.
He's got non-guard clothes he can wear, though, hasn't he? We established that previously.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I'm assuming he's not wearing his his garb.
Guard garb.
His guard garb. So, the journey on the boat takes about maybe half an hour.
This boat looks familiar.
Oh, look, is that a boat? The journey takes about half an hour as it's going around towards the south, around some of the cliff faces eventually, and going a little bit further out to sea, before eventually arriving at a much, much larger sea vessel that is anchored just off the coast. Upon arrival, you're asked to again help to unload these various goods. Both Shisht and Shisht less so because you recast invisibility, didn't you? Yeah. But certainly for Jim, whose invisibility was probably cast about 50 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
You are now getting a little close to that point when your invisibility might run out. Very soon.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
We're on a much smaller boat, so I guess this is actually no. Yeah, okay. All right. I'll take that under advisement.
It doesn't take long to help move the crates up. About another 5 minutes. The crew from this ship come down and help as well. And then you're allowed to head up onto the much larger vessel.
Mm-hmm.
These drow, can I see any tattoos?
Are they drow?
They are not actually drow, it's just
Okay.
that's the token monster they are. They are all various, they're again various genders, various peoples. There's a humans and dwarves. There is a half elf. There is what might be a half drow.
Any tattoos? Eyes?
Again, various tattoos. If one of you wants to roll an investigation check. Or perception, actually. If this one,
I'm quite good at investigation.
I would do, but my screen's.
Oh dear.
So yeah, you're able to look around, pay a bit of attention, and you again notice various nautical symbols. One of them, however, does move his as he's moving around, and an eye tattoo becomes visible on the back of the neck.
Yep.
Is it the right eye tattoo, or am I about to like burn down a ship full of just like?
It is a Xanathar eye tattoo.
Okay. Can I double check it? See if any of them like if like a large amount of them all have this tattoo, or is it just this one person that might have had like a dodgy
That's
past?
the only one you've noticed so far.
On which one?
It will be on this one here. I'm going to mark him with a little pink circle.
Okay.
Currently, everyone on the deck is either moving the cargo or they're working various things on the deck. The one that helps you up, which I'm going to say is this one here, points you in the direction of the others on the boat, the previous boat you're on, explain that you work for the boss and that you need to see the captain, and you're directed to the top deck up this way.
Wait, is this boat familiar to me?
No,
God damn it.
not that boat.
As I walk
Running
across
him
the boat,
home.
I basically want to like clock everyone as I walk past to see if they might recognize me for any reason.
Roll me an insight check. You certainly get some eyes, and there certainly seems to be a degree of recognition there.
Okay.
Whether that's because of who you are, or whether that's because you have a degree of fame now in the city.
Oh dear.
Is there anybody that I recognise from my piratical days as former colleagues or anything like that?
Roll me history check with advantage.
Oh dear.
You don't recognise any of the crew particularly. You also know that pirating is a very high turnover profession.
That is true.
However, you do recognise the captain as Marston Silvertooth.
Okay.
He's not quite level of infamy that he's a name that is known across the coast. But amongst people who have been pirates or are pirates currently, his name is known.
The guys that came with us, have they all gone back on the small boat?
Yeah, they rejoined their boat, and just shortly after the cargo's dropped off, they cast off.
Okay, so as the other guys are coming aboard, I'll sort of mix in with them and drop my invisibility at a point where nobody's going to notice that I've suddenly just popped into existence from nowhere.
Okay. That's fair. That can be done. You're a stealthy person. If I were a stealth check, you can pass anyway, so it's fine. No one's paying you that much mind.
It's good to be back on a ship again.
Proper shit. I'm going to be quietly playing a tune in the corner about how nobles. Let's see if I can get anyone singing along with.
You get a few bad singers joining, who join in the song if they know it. Some other ones sort of tap bits of wood and tap their feet and things like that along with the tune.
And so while everyone's doing everything else, I'll just be casually striking up conversation. Nobles we have all known, in the hope of getting it. Any of these guys have seen Edmondson.
We're gonna believe what just happened to me.
Go on, what just happened?
One of the cats turned off the computer.
Oh no! Oh dear.
That is some special catting.
That's amazing.
It's a big flashing blue button on top of the PC tower.
Yep. Yep. Cats love flashing blue buttons.
Anyway.
Yeah, welcome back.
Okay, so can you just roll a persuasion check?
I can.
Nice.
Yeah. You managed to get them chattering a little bit about what the specific questions you wanted to ask them.
Just generally finding out if Edmondson's been around, but just in terms of these nobles, they come around here, they think they know what they're doing, they're just entitled.
You get a lot of agreed grumblings and dislike of nobles. You do hear tell of a noble that was on the ship recently.
Did they throw him overboard?
No, he left on one of the smaller ships, but there was.
Shame.
He's supposed to have been here to help us with the investigation. But
Oh. I bet he was no good.
no, useless. They're always useless, aren't they?
Ugh. Oh, maybe.
No idea what they're talking about.
No idea. They could just share that money out. Oof. We'd all know. We'd.
Oh, they earn their money. They earn their money. It's more the fact that they always think they're better than everyone else when they're not.
And their shoes. I don't like their shoes.
Useless. Break off for a week of good work. If you're just flopping around, it's fine.
That's a great word, fopping.
Fopping around, fopping around.
Before I get on with the captain, can everyone else roll me perception checks?
Damn.
So, everyone other than Callie, who's possibly been distracted by something else at this point, but whilst the unit is going around having this chatter, you notice one of the crew over here has a stone on a rope, and he throws it into the water and starts to lower it down. And then at one point, it seems to tug, and he's pulling back at it, and he's trying to look on the rope. And you note, and Nichard notices especially, that the little notches on the rope, almost like a measurement. Eventually, he just lets it go, and the rope disappears into the water.
So he was taking depth measurements.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Silence is deafening.
It is. The rest of you better sort of walk over towards the captain. Get it something is. I hear that someone has sent you to me.
Yeah.
That would be true.
I'm a little intrigued as to why.
Well, to tell the truth, we were just sent to help put boxes on the little tugboat that pulled alongside a few minutes ago. Didn't actually expect to be brought here, if I'm honest. Kind of wish they'd said before they left.
I'm going to message Nichard and say, mention the investigation.
You know, help him with the investigation and all that.
You don't know the kind of person that would be helpful. I mean, maybe the rest of you, I suppose.
Well, the rest of them are, let's say, assets, and I'm here to make sure they're all safe.
That makes sense. That makes sense. What have you all been told so far?
Well, you'll have to ask them. Not my pay grade. I just carry things and hit people.
You
Sounds a bit Callie and shit. What information have you been given so far?
There's an investigation, you need help. That's it. We're here to help.
That it?
That is literally it. We don't tend to get told much. We're kind of like mushrooms, kept in the dark and fed on shit.
Yeah, no, that feels.
Mm-hmm.
He ushers you over to the table, which has got various paperwork and maps and plans on it. Boss has asked us to look into whatever it is that's beneath us.
Beneath us, as in beneath the boat right now.
Yeah.
I see. What does he think it is?
We don't know. What we know is there is something of a magical nature down there.
What have you tried, sir?
We've been testing the depths. We found that if we put too much down, something drags it under the water. Possibly some sort of magical effect. We found there's hardly any fish around here. They avoid it.
Either that or something's eating them.
Possible.
Okay. Well, I got some skills that can help in detecting magical stuffs.
All we know is the boss wants us to know why this way here has been a place of interest. Obviously, the connection to Skullport isn't the entrance to Skullport's not too far from here. He wants to make sure it's safe. Or, if not safe, usable.
Fair. You sent anyone down there?
We've not got a waiter yet.
So you haven't thought about buying any like potions of water breathing or anything like that?
Supplies are on the way.
Hmm.
We've got some arrived. Some should have arrived with you all, actually.
So that should be in the crates then.
There should be some ingredients in the crates, yes.
I send a message to Callie. Yes! Like a ghostly whisper on the sea breeze.
I'm gonna reply, that was fucking creepy, don't ever do that again.
There is help for me.
Okay. He literally just told us that. What am I supposed to do with that information?
Why are you talking to yourself?
Fuck's sake.
Well, the good news is I've got a way to scout out what's down there without risking any of our lives. Give me 10 minutes, and Callie, can you hand me some of the familiar supplies, please?
Yep.
And I would like to turn Paige into an octopus, please.
Nice. Nice.
Spend 10 minutes doing the ritual on the deck, and Paige apparates and reappears as a black octopus.
Yeah. Still with a beak. It's not that big a fish.
Looking very, very unhappy.
Sorry about this, old girl, but needs must. And I'll carry her over to the side and unceremoniously drop her in the water.
Okay, she hits the water.
Can I then do my little trick where I see through her eyes?
Jim's eyes roll. And yeah, you can now see through Paige's eyes. It's very dark, but it's an octopus, so you can see underwater.
So if she swims down a little bit, what can she see down there?
To begin with, not a lot. You start to swim down a little bit. There's just this gentle rolling waves. Again, you don't really see much. There's no well, they actually don't have dark vision, which is really weird because you think they would do. But
You'd think that, wouldn't you?
it's an octopus. You can see underwater.
Well, I guess could she then come back up? We get Callie to cast light on something. She holds that in one of her tentacles, and then she goes back down again.
She can see underwater. She's blocking octopus.
Fair enough.
So you can keep control of her up till
Yeah, what's the range? I've forgotten.
is it 60 feet, or is it?
I thought it was 50. 100 feet. Fucking
100
hell.
feet.
Yeah. So you get down to about 100 feet, and you're just about seeing the bottom. You can make out the shape of something down at this point, but you can't see exactly what it is.
Meow.
Can I tell anything about it? Like what sort of size it is, and whether it's a structure, or is it a creature?
Can you roll me roll you 20?
Okay.
I guess it plus 2, because it's an octopus. So 12. It looks like a. You don't really make out two straight lines, like parallel lines.
How sort of how large?
Large.
Okay. So like size of the boat bigger, size of the ship. Sorry.
Probably a similar size to the boat, but a different angle. If the boat is currently going technically north to south, it's going east to west.
Right. Okay.
But just off, actually.
All right, guys. There's some sort of parallel lines down there, about slightly bigger than this ship. Maybe it's another ship. Maybe it's a shipwreck. I can't quite tell.
You think probably about another 20, 30 feet down.
Just reading the familiar thing there to see what.
Wait, 20 to 30 feet more, and then they'll be there.
Yes. It's 100 feet down already.
That's nothing.
120
only
foot.
100 feet down.
Yeah, I know. But like for an octopus not to be able to see what it is from 20 feet away. I'm pretty sure you have to be more than that to read a
It's pretty dark at this point, that's the thing.
driving license. Yeah, that's true.
It's underwater.
Also, you don't expect an octopus to be able to fucking drive. I'm sorry.
No,
you know.
Jim, you should see in water vehicles, because if it is a ship, you'll be able to know.
That is a good point. I do have proficiency in water vehicles.
It's not going to help you in this situation.
Okay. So I can't directly see through her eyes beyond 100 feet, but can I sort of instruct her to go down, have a look, come back up, and then communicate back to me what it was she saw?
Yeah, you can do.
All right, I'd like to do that then, please.
So she vanishes and you lose that contact with her. Minute goes past. 2 minutes go past. Gets closer to 10 minutes.
Oh dear.
Callie, can I have... Oh, no, carry on.
Then you feel that connection start to rekindle again. as she comes back up high enough for you to be able to again sense her feelings and thoughts.
How does she feel about what she just experienced?
She's sort of, again, because she can't use words, but the feelings you get is tunnel or gate opening.
All right, Octopage, come back up.
Octopage.
And then very unceremoniously suckers her way up the side of the boat.
I'm going to have her sit on my shoulder as she did when she was a parrot, but
She
still
looks a
as
bit
well.
grumpy.
Well, if we're going underwater to check this thing out, it might be useful to have her there. But it looks like there's some sort of gateway or something down there.
I'm going to send a message to Eunice. Remind me why we're helping the Xanathar Guild.
We're just trying to find out about Edmondson, but wouldn't it be great to undermine them?
Exactly.
Someone say summon greater demon.
Someone say start a fight and just get this over with. Next session, because it's already midnight.
Can I, okay, quickly, can I see an eye on this person? The Xanathar eye tattoo.
Roll me a perception check.
Seven?
Nothing. You can't see anything.
Damn it. Okay.
You can look around, but you don't see anything on that particular person.
How about this guy?
This
the captain.
guy.
You don't notice any tattoos, but you do realise the sword he has, the pommel, is a gemstone with an eye as its symbol.
Okay, so I am going to suddenly pop back into existence on the charter map, like that, with my doing like a star jump midair, and I go surprise, and I click my fingers. Dark hole suddenly appears on the deck as another Bulgura climbs out from the
hell.
deck, roaring and fiery rage as it is dragged out of hell.
Are you actually dropping Summon Demon?
I am right there on that tile.
I guess that's the best place to leave it then.
I fucking hate it when you do that.
Put the token there just for my remembrance that I have.
Can I react in a surprise round and just club him?
Who?
You.
Me.
The second I start to see this monkey just start to appear, I want to rage and hit chest across the face with my fist.
This magical rift opens.
I get launched off of the charter map by Richard's stitch lab.
There is, from the rift, a bolt of arcane energy goes up into the sky, and seemingly another one goes down into the water.
Well, shit.
Guys, what if we just had our first interaction with the other party? What if they were in hell and they were fighting a Bulgura, and then I've just summoned that Bulgura while they were mid-fight? Oh, they must be pissed. I've just deprived them of XP.
If you'd have done that a couple of weeks ago when they were still in hell, that would have been good.
I would be genuinely lazy if that happened. I would have been there.
Yeah.
I mean, you have interacted with the other party.
Yeah.
Have we?
Have
Yeah.
we?
Yeah.
Have they found the knitted turds I left in the bag yet?
They have poked you on the. They have poked one of you on the shoulder.
I mean, obviously they were the ones with the whole Elven City thing, right? That was mentioned.
Elturel, yes. That's
Yeah. Oh wait, so they're on the same dimension as us.
Yes, Elturel has now been returned. They are now back. Yes.
Didn't they?
As is the Tuesday group. All three groups are in the same time, in the same universe at the same time.
Yeah.
No.
Scary stuff.
Crossover episode.
Yeah, I'm still well up for this.
That'd be so good.
I'm gonna have to disappear really quick. I am
Yeah.
sorry, I've been a little distracted.
No.
The cats have been weird.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's midnight, so this
Yeah.
is a good best. Anyway,
Yeah.
Good night, guys.
Night.
Good night.
good night.
All right, guys.
Wait.
See you next week.
Cheers.
Yay.
Who was it that got?
Bye.
Who was it that got poked on the shoulder? By the way,
Was it you or was it Eunice? I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
One of you got poked in the shoulder in the tower.
Yeah.
Where you can see people in the other rooms.
Yes.
And you
Yeah.
can see other people in the other rooms, even if you can't see each other at the same time.
Yeah.
That's
Just
so
play with
funny.
areas to play with.
Amazing. Well, I'm gonna head off because although I've only just woken up from a nap, I need to go back to it. So, night everyone.
No.
No, see you next week.
See you later. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah. Nah. There's not much I can say, just nah. I've just finished up D&D for this week. It was not a bad session actually. A lot of exposition, but yeah, could have been worse.
Exposition is sometimes useful.
It is, yeah. Well, our goblin wizard has just summoned a demon, and it shot an arcane. Oh, it's fucking not. I'm a follower of Salune. I hate it when people summon demons.
You should read what we've put for Salome for the laugh.
Oh, I would love to read it.
It's hilarious. Give it 2 weeks.
A couple of weeks.
Yeah, because by that point we might well actually have the entire thing as a player handbook.
Oh, awesome.
We have worked.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. So what are you lot up to then?
Bit of a large choice of gods, and we don't even have all of them. But that's D&D for you.
Yeah.
We're playing Stellaris.
Oh, nice.
Nate was in here earlier, but I think he got bored.
Yeah,
I
fair.
wonder.
Hey, thank you.
You might have to tell me if that acts a bit more like a slideshow. And if it does, I'll switch it off because it's not going to do much good. But
Seems to be settling down all right. It started off a bit jerky, but yeah, seems to be all right now.
that's okay. Where? Oh, over there. Oh, we can't be having that.
What's this?
Oh, something's attacking my station. something called prism shardlings. Oh, they're parts. They're parts of crystal entity. Problem is, they hit a undefended system, so they've annihilated. They're about to annihilate some mining bits before I can get my fleet in. It'd be great. I can rebuild them.
I can make them better for you. Okay, fine, don't care. And that's being excavated in a minute anyway, so that can bugger off.
You bastards, bugger off. Yes, welcome to the Adeptus Mechanicus. Because I failed miserably with typing.
Fair.
I like it.
Over here, at the Valon Commonwealth, we have Wobbly.
Cool.
And just below him, the Kelbrid Animus being Nicole.
Cool.
I stole from an NPC.
Nice.
Ooh.
Because I joined in late, because I was streaming.
And here is the state of the galaxy as a whole.
Looks alright.
Ooh, alligator inside.
So is this game like Civ, but...
Real time.
Real time.
Mm.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, it is like Civ in space in real time.
Cool.
Real time Civ.
It goes a bit more in depth on the how each civilization works, and you can also customize the civilizations to your liking.
That's cool.
Who's declared war on who? Oh no, that's fleet combat status. That is the fact that my fleet managed to annihilate those shardlings.
Let me take my other science ship there to excavate.
They can stay there.
There can be only one.
Be only me.
And it needs upgrading again.
This is why I haven't moved my main fleet. Just every so often going, can they upgrade? No.
That's fine for us who have multiple fleets.
Is I will however reinforce that fleet.
I'm replacing a lot of my workforces with robots.
See, machines are always the way. However, don't take the piss, or I'll come snipe you.
Fair, fair.
Mechanite curse, mechanite.
Sector governing unit has ceased functioning due to a severe pattern buffer issue.
Nicole's playing a machine race, so her leaders are normally immortal. But it turns out they suffer from RAM problems sometimes.
You do have to upgrade your RAM every now and then.
So who the fuck died?
That's the problem with robots, you can't tell.
Boop, boop.
Boop the boopy. Getting the scoopy.
Get the poopies.
What ascension perks did I pick?
Clickety clack, getting the sag.
Oh, one of the governors.
You're right, Governor.
Fine. Recruit that one. I've got money. Recruit. Excellent. Recruit that one. Recruit that one. Right. I need to put some governors on places.
Have you learned anything about the L gates? No.
No. Okay, that's those two done. Society
Unlock
research.
starbase building, deep space black site.
Nice. Racist.
I can revert. I'll be able to reverse engineer minor artifacts soon.
Yeah, I researched that upgrade a while back, I think.
Yeah, well,
I hadn't used it yet.
I mean, to be fair, the computer who was doing all of my stuff hadn't done a great deal of research.
Yeah.
But had into military.
Kappa.
¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué pasa?
That's just
Banana?
cheese, isn't it?
Probably. Cheesy fuckwits.
They're all doing the serious management now, playing slot machines.
Yeah. All of you go there. All of you... Fine. All of you fucking go there, then.
Not having much luck today. Pull the lever, Crunk.
Wrong lever!
Fine, I'll merge them all. That would be why. Research complete. Okay.
Very useful.
It's a lot of research in this game, though, I will say.
Yeah. The order it comes out in is randomized as well, so.
Yeah.
I will be researching Hyperdrive 3 soon.
Got it.
I haven't even done 2 yet. And sign, it's just... How about you don't snuff it? 36, yeah, perfect. Most of our guys live till 100.
You check the ages of my leaders.
I don't think many of mine live up to 100.
At the
The
moment,
scientist's got a 0.2% chance of death because they're above 80.
how do you find that out?
I hover over the age on the leaders tab. On the thing
So at the
on
moment,
side.
most of my leaders are like 106.
At least war hasn't gone
Quite
mad
nice.
yet.
Sonic
I can
Imperialists,
continue to
Jason
research
PM.
and build my pretties.
Would you like
Let's not
Touch
talk
some wood.
it up, yeah?
more? More Or have you
I'm a semi
really don't like me? Like,
Yeah.
I know.
Someone else. You're a bit shit.
Like that.
Federation. Not yet.
Get
It's
off!
not my-
Get
Yeah,
clam.
my
I'd
federation.
like to
What?
somehow get a hold of Kine and yours.
Yeah. Oh,
Cat-
Governor, let's have you.
That all seems a bit shit. A long list.
Diplomacy.
Who are they again?
The Lothrix.
Yeah, Loshix.
Loshix.
Pumping all of my fucking influence into it.
Yeah.
Make claims. And I'm still making money. Yeah.
Oh, did you buy it off?
No. I Why are you still making shit? Stop making shit. No, seriously, I can't afford for you to make shit.
But apparently you are still making shit.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice to have 3 fleets now, but damn. Upgrade that lot. Upgrade that lot. Upgrade that. Do you have a leader? No, you should have a leader. You can have that one.
You can have that one.
I'll just pay people off. Can't be bothered at the moment. Can't be bothered for a war. Especially when I can just give them minerals. And not even that many. Might just disband this one. Yeah, fuck it. Go away. There, 2. Stick with 2. Why are you building more? Oh no, you're upgrading. That's fine. Why more? Why more? Why more flying babies? Transfer resources.
Vleur is moving. Vleur is heading for me. I don't know why Vleur. I do not know why Vleur is heading for me.